All right, you guys know the drill, baby. We're back. You don't want to do it? Okay.
No, but this is the middle of the episode, so we would have done that at the top. We're recording later.
But you can sing.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
You're right. Thanks, Megan. Sorry. We're filming in reverse. You're so smart. All right. We have a guest. Okay.
We have a really cool guest.
Yeah, this is our first male guest on the Know For Sure pod.
Wow.
Do you feel honored?
I do.
You're so special to us.
Oh, thank you. It's a lot of pressure.
Is it?
Yeah.
Just
Being
be yourself.
First male?
Yeah,
Really?
you need to leave an impact.
Dang. But
that's
you don't have to put this episode first. Like, you film it
No,
right
it's
now.
going to be first.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, you're going to be the first male on our podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Turn up then.
He's like, let's get do it.
We
We
have
have King Batch.
King Batch is here, you guys. Virtual applause. We brought him in. We're still in sunny LA, and he's been one of my friends in the industry and outside of the industry. I've called him for so much advice. He does stand up and social media. Y'all know who he is, and if you don't, you're about to know. But we wanted to get him on the show and get his mindset and his take on life and what's going on in your world. Our podcast is all about evolution, evolving,
Growing.
healing, growing, having the tough conversations that nobody wants to have, and evolving with our audience. So
Right.
here we are.
I love that. And congratulations to y'all.
Thank
doing
you.
It. This is crazy. This is good. You got all females. One guy, but I don't count you. We're just going to say it's all female.
Black
do.
females. All
Yeah,
black
all
females.
black females.
Yep.
I see
We're
y'all.
a team, and we're doing it, man.
We're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're so honored that you came. Thank you
you.
for giving us
Thank
your
you.
time.
Thank you.
So we usually, when we have guests, we always pull a card, and it's like a nice little icebreaker to kind of
Okay.
get to know you.
Yeah.
So some of them may be funny, some of them may be deep.
Yeah.
So are
Be
you ready? Are you
honest
prepared?
and, be yourself.
Yeah.
And then we'll get
Okay,
into
you have to pull the card.
Oh, I
You'll
gotta pull
read
the
it
card.
and answer.
Yep.
Why that green one in the middle? Look how she put the green one.
Okay.
She's
Like, you
like,
want me to
pick the
pull that
green
one.
Look, I don't look.
Pick a card.
push
Any
it.
card.
Pick the
This
green
one.
Yeah,
one.
like
This
pick a
one.
card, any card.
Give me the green one.
I don't know
Give
what
me
it
the green
says.
one.
I don't know what it says.
How do you heal?
Wow.
Jesus.
Okay.
Dang, you want to get straight right to it. But you gotta be more. You gotta be more like specific. You know what I mean? Because there's healings from different things.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
there's emotional trauma, there's physical.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, you know what I mean?
Let's not talk about the physical.
Let's talk about emotional.
Emotional.
So I think everyone has. So there's triggers, right? So people have triggers that are negative too. Like if someone says, "You can curse on you curse on
Yeah,
here?"
Yeah.
come on.
Someone says "fuck you,"
Yeah.
that gives you a trigger of like betrayal or makes you sad or
Yeah.
brings out hate.
Yeah.
But our job as humans is to find what our positive triggers are. Yeah. So everyone has positive triggers too, and it's our job to figure out what that positive trigger is. So for instance, some people it may be meditation. Some people it may be taking a walk, and it may be like make a walk in a park, or it may be like a walk on the beach, or it may be a walk in like just like a jog, or maybe like you have to listen to a certain type of music while you walk. And it's everybody's job to figure out what their healing trigger is.
And you have to find that.
Yeah.
'Cause,
What do you?
Yeah.
What is yours?
So mine is walking in music.
Wow.
And it's not regular music. It's like it's kind of like not classical music, but it's like more instruments. Just nobody talking.
Instrumental.
Yeah, instrumental.
Not
music.
future.
No.
Got you.
'Cause,
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
trying to
that's-
heal.
Yeah.
He said you did say heal, right? Yeah, that.
That's probably a negative trigger.
Yeah. That's a toxic trigger.
Yeah, I love that. And how did you find that? A positive
I found
trigger?
that from when I first moved out to LA. You struggle with everything you do. At the beginning. That's how it's supposed to happen. No one's
Yeah.
supposed to be perfect at anything when they
Yeah.
first start off. And in doing that, I would find myself either venting to people with my problems. That didn't work.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it works for some people.
Yeah.
You need to let it off.
Yeah.
I found myself.
For you didn't feel better when you vented.
No, didn't feel better when I worked out. Didn't feel better when I did anything. The only thing that made me feel better was literally just being by myself and taking a walk and listening to that certain type of music.
Wow.
And some people are actually doing music now that has healing frequencies in
Yes.
it. Like Justin Bieber started doing that.
Yeah,
too.
Janae started doing that with the sound bowls. Like,
fucking
I
lit to
love
me.
that.
Yeah.
I love that. I actually go to sleep every night to sound bowl
Yeah.
healing
Meditation.
meditation
Yeah.
sound bowl
Yeah.
sounds. I found that when I started doing that, I was able to sleep through the night. I wasn't waking up randomly. And you know how you wake up and like it's instinct to like jump on your phone, or you know, because we're busy. I'm checking emails, I'm checking comments because of whatever. And I found myself doing that, and I look up, it's like 3 hours later. I haven't slept. But when I started listening to sound, I literally would sleep through the night. So I can totally see that.
I love that. Have you ever done therapy?
In acting class, we kind of did that, but not like actually going and paying someone for therapy.
Would you do it?
I would.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I love that
I'm
you say
not-
you're open to
I'm
that.
not against that.
Black men.
Yeah, come on now, go get that therapy.
Come on.
You know something wrong with you.
For sure. Something is wrong. But I love how you said trial and error, because I think I'm still figuring out my healing too. Like certain things that work for me, but the only way you figure that out, y'all, is trying stuff.
Yeah.
You have got to try. Like, you can't just wake up and be like, I'm mad today. Try stuff. Try stuff. And it'll be trial and error, and you'll find your own way to heal.
And sometimes it's even your friends in your circle, because they can have a negative impact on you by even like if they're having a bad day. Some people don't know how to deal with that, and they'll probably project that onto you.
Yeah,
and then now that's messing up your day.
Yeah,
So it's like
That's why boundaries are so important.
So important.
It's like if you are having a bad day, stay away.
Or vocalize.
It's like stop having bad days and going and fucking up everybody else's day.
Yep.
Like stay up, go take a walk. You need to come out with a playlist. So they can listen to the so people can not fuck up other people's days.
Listen to King Batch playlist and
And
listen
take
to
a
this.
walk.
Yeah. And we learned that in our friendship. I mean, sometimes we don't even have to vocalize it, but sometimes
We
we're
know
just
each
like,
other,
not today. Or, or we just know. Like, if it's, I'm like, okay, she needs space. And you learn your person and your friend circle, but you know. So I love that.
What was the question? How do you heal?
How do you heal? Yeah.
What about same thing for you?
Yeah, like what I was saying, I think I'm still figuring out different ways. Like, after that, we talked about it, that trip I went to, ran off to Miami, which was the most beautiful experience for me. I had a horrible weekend. I was like, I'm not waking up in Atlanta. I keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Let me try something different.
She was mad at me.
we were in an argument, but it was deeper than that. It was some
that,
internal stuff that I was like, you know what? Instead of pointing the finger and being mad at everybody, look inward and fix yourself. So I was like, I'm going to Miami. I'm gonna just sit on the water. And I sat on the water. I sat at the beach. I journaled. That worked for me. And then I looked up healers in Miami. I'm on Google, like yoga class, therapy class, rock class. I don't care what it is. We're all in there trying to be better. Where can I go? I went to like 3 classes. That worked for me. I felt full after it. But I would have never known that if I didn't do trial and error. You can't just wake up and expect to be healed. You have to try stuff.
You put your lash on impeccably. I'm just like,
really?
I mean, Jesus.
Thank you. Zoom in and post.
That's crazy.
That's how I feel about your face, your whole face.
Damn, can I get a compliment over here? The jacket's
like,
new. It matches my shoes. No?
That's a nice jacket.
You look nice.
You look great.
Thank you.
Those
You're
are great
handsome.
shoes, too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And you're also one of the funniest people,
literally,
in the world. Not on social media, in the world.
In the world.
In the world.
Thank you.
So when did you start? So you are the most followed person, or you were the most followed person on Vine. When did that start? When did that journey begin? What year was that?
What number was that? What's the most followed person?
I think you had 11 million.
I don't even know.
Right, May? 11.8 million.
11. Wow.
But that was
on Vine.
On Vine. That's we talking about now. Everybody got M's. Everybody got what? Everybody got the
don't
chick.
have M's.
No.
Everybody don't got M's. Okay.
I'm saying
You're like, what?
No, but I'm saying now it's like
just because you got 5 million and Batch got 1,000 million.
That got 1,000 million. This nigga got 100 point. I was like, Jesus Christ, how many people? I didn't even know that many people in the world. But back then, I'm saying like to have 1 million, we talking about almost a decade ago, was 7, 8 years ago. That is a fucking huge deal.
Yeah.
When social media was just taking off, you were doing that shit a decade ago.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of the pioneer, I feel
100%.
like, of social media.
100%.
Like,
The
not
skits.
even kind of, like, you are the
thanks.
pioneer
Yeah, the
of
blueprint.
Literally of what people are currently doing today.
Still trying to tap into a decade later.
Like, if there was no King Batch, I don't even know if
There might have not been no
TikTok, to be honest with you.
I'm about to say Desi, car skits, all that stuff. We looked at people like
Yeah,
them.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He mapped it out
Yeah.
on
yeah.
how to do that. So
Yeah.
that's
Oh wow.
So
that's
tell us
cool.
about that. The beginning of that, you starting on Vine and transitioning when Vine was like, fuck that and gone, and now you on Instagram.
Well, yeah. So I started off doing stand-up comedy in like 2010. Because that's what they say. It's like you do stand up and then you get discovered so you can get your sitcom, like Jamie Foxx, Martin Lawrence, whatever. So that's why I started doing stand up. And then around that time, when I moved out to LA, like there was YouTube. Like YouTube was like people were starting going viral on YouTube for like squirrel stuff and like all that. And
Stuff.
yeah, some weird shit going on. I was like, what? That got 1 million views? So
Let me get a squirrel.
Yeah, let me go buy me a squirrel. Put a leash on that nigga. But yeah, so I started making videos to try and like, you know, show producers and directors what I could do because no one was giving me the chance to like audition and stuff. And in doing that, it started to get a small fan base. But then I started realizing I was spending way too much money doing these YouTube videos.
Were you in LA at this time?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This
Where are you
was,
from?
Born in Canada, raised in Florida.
Wow.
Got you. Then moved to LA.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, in doing those Vine videos, like you could just use your cell phone, and I could shoot like 10 videos a day. And then in doing that, it was just like the output was just way faster, and the response was way faster, and I was getting like 50,000 followers a day just doing it.
Jesus.
And
The
then,
overhead was lower. You weren't paying
Yeah,
for
I wasn't paying nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. And then when Vine was like, we're gone.
Yeah.
Because Instagram took
or
over.
what happened with Vine?
I think it was Instagram, right?
So Vine, what happened was I think it was the top 15 creators. We all wanted to get paid because we were all doing it for free.
Good for y'all.
Yeah. So.
So you guys weren't getting anything.
We
on
didn't
Vine.
get anything. No. Like brand deals would come and they'd say, "Hey, how much to do this on your page?"
But from Vine, y'all
yeah,
weren't getting
because
anything.
YouTube, you see on YouTube, like they have the
Monetization. Yeah.
So we just wanted to figure out some type of monetization because we all came from nothing and we.
So y'all came together and were
Yeah.
like, "What's up?"
Yeah, because we were just famous
That's
and
dope.
broke, so we didn't know
Wow.
what to do.
Yeah.
So then we were like, all right, if y'all not gonna pay us, we're gonna stop making videos. And the top like 15, 20, we just didn't make
But
videos.
everybody agreed to it.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Really?
We talked about that with was it with Yandy?
Yeah, we talked
We
a
were like,
little bit.
everybody has to
Everybody
do
got to
it.
sign on to it.
Everybody has to do it.
So we all stopped doing it,
Wow.
and then all their users just started to fall off. And then
Now, did you take it to another platform, or
Yeah,
you just
yeah, we were on
okay?
Instagram.
Okay.
Got you.
Yeah, so we were
Got
on
you.
Instagram just doing the videos and nothing was going on Vine. And then all the users started to drop off to the point where it was like, no one was using Vine anymore.
Wow. And that was it.
And that's all because y'all took a stand together.
Yeah.
That is wild. The
That's
power
wild.
of that.
But then how do you then relate that to Instagram now? Because Instagram
That's recent.
But
just
so-
now,
just
trying
now
to
is
give us
trying to,
pennies.
and it's
So
pennies.
the thing is,
pennies.
Instagram.
I'm over here like, please, I made $50. What the fuck?
And that little ticker do not
It do
move.
not be
you can
moving
do
on them
15.
bonuses.
You can do 15 reels. That shit will give you 50 cents.
I was like,
It's ridiculous.
oh my god, this video
Like
had
I
what?
did all that choreography for
50
$50.
cents. Yeah.
It's terrible.
But yeah, so Instagram knew the problems we had at Vine. So what happened, like we would never talk to the creators of Vine, never. But at Instagram, when we came over there, everybody would talk to us. They'd have like a Instagram like conference and hear what we didn't like about the app, what we did like about the app, and they would start to make the changes. So we were like, oh, this is dope. And TikTok did the same thing. At first, it was called Musical.ly.
Yep. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It was Musical.ly.
Yep.
And then now all these platforms actually care to their creators because they understand.
How
Be-
important y'all are.
Being
We
that
are.
you are in my mind, I'm sure in millions of other people's mind, like a pioneer in this game, do you still get those phone calls from creator-based platforms and ask your advice or get you to?
I'm not accessible like that for
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't and it's not that I wouldn't give advice. It's just I feel like it's just the time that I have. I'm so focused on what I have to do in
Yeah.
life.
Okay.
Like the blueprint's already out
It's
there.
there.
Yeah, for other people to try and follow or come up with their own. So
So what is that? What are you trying to do right now?
right now,
Like, what is your ultimate goal? I know you want to do acting.
yeah, acting is
Yeah.
like the main.
What you
the
wanna
main
do.
goal. Yeah, how I get there, I don't know.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
so when I was a kid, when I was 13, it was just, I wanted to be an actor. That's all it was. Now, I didn't want to do stand-up. I didn't want to make YouTube videos. I
Which
didn't want
his
to do...
stand up is phenomenal.
I
y'all.
actually fumbled on it on on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I watched your set for a minute. I was like, oh yeah, this is
Good. He improvs. I will never forget.
Great.
He told me this. He was like, "You got to improv for the first 15 minutes." I was like, "I am going straight to the joke. I'm going to the joke. I know that works." He was like, "Nah. You got to improv the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
it was
You
good.
learn your,
Yeah.
learn your audience, learn yourself, and
Yeah.
trust yourself."
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's that's just what I do.
So you want to act.
Yeah, acting is the only thing. But now it's like, yeah, I do stand up, I do YouTube, I do TikTok, Instagram, I do everything. I
So
never thought I was going to
comedy wasn't the main thing; it was acting.
Yeah. It was always
And then
acting.
you fell into comedy.
And what you're doing though.
But I feel like
on
y'all
Netflix
stories are
and shit,
so similar because
similar.
you wanted to do music, and then you fell into comedy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doing videos
Yep.
on Instagram, you kind of fell into comedy.
Yeah.
Or you were doing comedy
Yeah.
first to get to your sitcom, but then
Yeah.
you started doing that on Vine.
Yeah.
And then it just took
The
over. And
consumer will tell you what they want from you.
Right,
They were
right.
like, "We want this.
Yeah.
We don't want your music, bitch."
your bars are trash.
We don't.
Nah,
no.
but that's everything though. A baby, when it starts to walk, it doesn't walk perfectly.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it struggles and then it starts to walk.
Yeah.
So if you're
Yeah.
gonna go, man, that baby trash. It doesn't walk till like it's 4 years
That baby
old.
trash.
Get that baby out of there. That baby trash. But that baby gonna turn to be Usain Bolt on your ass.
That baby trash.
Get that baby out of here.
That baby trash.
That baby can't walk.
9 months old. Man, look at that baby.
But yeah, that's how we all are in everything we do. In
Yeah.
music,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
cooking, in stand-up, in acting, everything. You're supposed to be trash.
Perfecting
Yeah.
your craft.
Yeah.
You're supposed
You're
to be
supposed,
trash.
man.
You're supposed to
when
be.
you start, yeah.
If you got the mindset like, oh, I'm gonna be trash, but in 5-10 years, I'm gonna be way better. Then
Yeah.
you just keep going.
Yeah.
But a lot of times society will tell us like, oh, if you trash, give up.
Yeah.
Like they told LeBron, just shut up and play basketball. LeBron has so many things he does now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
He's got his production company.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's just so
For Instagram skits, why do you still do skits? You are a multi-millionaire. You are super successful.
Yeah.
You are. He's like,
yeah.
I'm almost to $1 billion. Bitch. Watch your tone.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But
Listen to your friend.
Yeah,
Pioneer.
yeah.
Say it again.
Tell me more. Yeah. You see this jacket? Yeah.
Yeah.
But why, like, even me, I scale back from skits. Not because I felt like, I just didn't feel like it was me anymore. I
Right.
evolved a little more, but you stick, like, and I still feel like it's you. You are, every day, he is going to be on your timeline, still doing the same thing he was doing a decade ago
But
on
these
Vine.
skits are like
phenomenal.
full product. I'm like, how do y'all do that?
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
do you even
why
have
do you
time
still
to
do
do
it?
that?
I think it's a curse. I tried one day to like, I was filming a movie in Vancouver, and I was like, you know what? I'm out here filming a movie. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna relax. And on my off day, I got up and I was just standing on the balcony. I just couldn't sit still. So I just like, I think I wrote a song, made the music video, edited it in like less than 24 hours. Shot it on my
my
iPhone.
God.
It's like a comedy, just a video.
Yeah,
Just because it's
yeah.
like, I think it's what God gave me. It's the only thing I can do.
So you do the skits because you still love it, or because that's really what your fans want from you?
No, I do everything for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He said, "I'm selfish."
No, period.
Yeah.
I do it
what
because I want
want
it. I
to.
know that's right.
That is so.
I know that's right.
so
He's like, I
good.
do it because I want to do it. I
Yeah.
love you said that.
You have to be selfish.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is.
Yeah. I love that he said that.
Yeah.
He does it because he wants
I
to do
want
it.
to do
If
it.
you do not want to do it and you are shift, it's okay to shift.
But and I feel like that translates in your work.
Yeah.
Because it's so phenomenal, you can tell that you are very purposeful in
Passionate
it
about
and
it.
passionate about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And it's not mediocre. You can tell when people don't want to do something.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
tell. It reads, you know.
Yeah,
why I
and
had to
it's
stop.
because like I think everybody, you have one thing that you really love. So say yours is music. Say music
Mm-hmm.
is your passion. If someone like took that out from you, you probably go crazy. Like nothing. If like imagine you had a dog collar on. Anytime you thought about music, anytime you wanted to creatively make a song, your dog collar went off and started shock. You go crazy. You go into a mental institution. So that's how I feel about what I want and my gifts are. It's like if I want to do something, I just want to be free to do it. If that's taken away from me, then I'll go crazy.
Yeah. Damn. I love that analogy. I had to stop doing skits. I was like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't.
So you've determined, like, I'm not doing
Technically, when's the last skit I've done? It's been over a year.
skit.
For real?
Yeah.
A skit? Like or a rant or
Well,
like, in the car with Desi.
Yeah.
Or, we
Yeah,
did
it's
that
been
for
a while.
years.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel it no
and
more.
what I realized too, like working with B and seeing the creator side, I realized how, and even stepping into my own and having to do just stupid shit, just reels for brands and stuff. I'm like, this shit is actually work.
It's mind blowing.
Like
It's
for people to
mind-blowing.
think that, oh, you just.
That's why you have to have such a balance. Like literally,
I'm
you
like,
want to
this
wake
shit is
up
hard.
and have best friend talk. I'm like, we got to post. Good morning. It's like, you know, like
But
it's
even
a phone
just
in our face.
the
in our
skits that y'all
Yeah,
do, like
yeah.
the right angle, it's got to be the right timing. It's
Yeah.
got to be cut the right way. It's
Yeah.
got to be. That is a lot of work.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
think people just think y'all just magically pull these videos out y'all's
your
ass,
ass.
and I'm like when I think about Quay and
Man.
these TT videos,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
these are full.
Yeah.
When he had Squid Game came out, the next
Week.
week he had a whole Squid Game production.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that stuff
Yeah.
blows my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
But-
the passion. That's when you
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
love
you
something.
love it.
You just that's all you could think about. Like Squid Game comes out, you probably like, oh yeah, I could do this, and you have fun doing it.
That's
So-
how I feel about the podcast, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're best friends. We've been best friends for 20 years. And now this is our first time working side by side. We've
Yeah.
worked together, but we've never had a partnership 50-50 together. So I have a question for you, just to give us some advice. How do you balance working with your friends and always in work mode, but still having that intimate relationship? Because I
Yeah.
feel like that's a balance we're going to have. Even like this morning, she was on the laptop and I'm like, we just opened our eyes. I ain't even prayed yet. And I'm like, you ready to shoot? Like, you know, we had a
had to do
reel
a-
and had
a
a this,
video,
and
yeah.
that's like, all right, you know, it's a balance. Like, how you feeling today? Okay, good. We good. You ready to shoot? It's
Right.
like we're working, but we still have to be there emotionally for each other outside of all of this.
Yes.
How do you balance that with your friends?
So you literally have to like schedule a trip with just you two, where it's no work at all. You have to do all your work, get it out the way, and then say like, all right, we're gonna take 8 days, we're gonna take a week, we're gonna
Damn,
take 2
okay.
weeks, and go just us two, whoever you're working with, and we're gonna do a no work vacation.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what me and Amanda do.
Okay,
We'll go to like
okay.
the Maldives or something.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
somewhere that you
and
guys never
for
been.
real, no work.
Yeah, no work at
Not
all.
even Instagram stories. We're
No.
not posting. We not.
You just go and enjoy. Meet the locals there. Go down there and don't even have a plan. Just go to a local place and say, hey, where's the best restaurant to eat? Like ask the local. And you guys go, you experience that together, because then you guys are creating more memories. And then in that, you guys will probably spark something else.
Create more
Yeah.
things to talk about.
Exactly.
Right. That's beautiful.
And then you'll have a bond, because all of this, like, yeah, it's work, but it shouldn't be work. It should
of
be
course,
fun.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, and we want to keep it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you, being in LA and like having to, you know, kind of be so engaged into the social media climate because that's your job, that's what you do, you know, that's your gift. How do you find or balance real relationships, especially in LA? I just feel like LA is just such a different place.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not from here or live here.
Yeah.
It can be very like,
All right.
it's just different.
Yeah.
LA is
Yeah.
just very
Yeah.
different. But I feel like what I witness a lot from her experience is with people in the industry is like, who can you trust? Who's really real? Who's not? Who
Yeah.
genuinely cares about you? But
How you maneuver through
yeah,
that.
like how do
Yeah.
you
making decisions?
yeah, how do you find your
So it's like you can be friends with anybody. You could be friends even with the serial killer if you get to really know the person, who they are at their true core. So, and it's all about the energy we give to them. So in a relationship, you're supposed to give 100% of into that relationship. But someone can tell if you're giving 95. They can tell if you're giving 90. And when they sense that, then that's when the confusion starts to come in. That's when you start to feel like, oh, is this person using me? Because maybe they are, because they feel like, oh, your wall is up. So
now I'm putting mine
yeah,
up. Now-
exactly. So then that's when people start to like separate and pull apart. And even in friendships, it's like if you got one. Like we're way smarter now. We know like when someone says this, they're projecting that. We just automatically we're taught that now because we have so much access
We're
to
more
knowledge.
aware
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
know
Exactly.
why things are they are and
Exactly
how they are. Yeah.
So we have to know that we have to focus on one person at a time and say, listen, I'm giving all of my energy to you. I expect the same in return. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. It's your choice. But this is what I'm giving you. And as long as we're doing the best that we can do, it doesn't matter what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So as long as I'm being the best friend that I can be to you, I'm not talking shit about you behind your back.
Right.
If you have something, I'm being supportive of it. I don't care what you're doing to me. Then that's how we start to go forward in being positive.
Not
I
changing your
love it,
character
yeah.
based off fucked up people.
Yep. And love is a choice that you make, regardless of what that person. We talked about that 100 times.
Yeah.
Like, regardless, I
Choosing
choose to love you
every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not contingent upon what you do for me. It's
Man.
contingent upon my decision.
Yeah.
I made that decision to love you.
Yeah.
And I made it knowing that you possibly could not love me at one point in time, but I still choose to love you. And I think
Wow.
if everybody did that, then you create this endless, infinite cycle of love.
Yeah.
Because like even mistakes, we all know when we're gonna make a mistake. We'll make a mistake like we're showing up late. You know what I mean? We have a conscious decision like, oh, I do have to do this, but I'm showing up late. And we may have our excuses, we may have our apology, but it doesn't matter. The other person shouldn't really get mad because they have to put themselves in your shoes. Like maybe you're having a bad day. You know what I mean? So it's like we all have to, if someone ever betrays me, I'm not going to get mad at them for it. I'm going to try and understand why they did that. And then once you understand, then it'll lessen the hurt that you have. You know what I mean? So
More empathy.
Yeah, exactly.
What's up, you guys? Really quick before we move on with the show, y'all already know for the KFS family, we got promo codes after promo codes after promo codes. And look, what's on my lips? B.Simone Beauty, baby. Right now, I got on Time Will Tell liner with Baby Boy and a little bit of detox. Mix it in. B.Simone Beauty gloss, all on the lips. Get the promo code, or use the promo code KFS20. Okay, for our KFS family, it's KFS20, 20% off a B.Simone Beauty, and get your lips to look like this. KFS20, all caps. Back to the show.
Can't be consistent, baby. That's on you.
That's on you.
I don't know. I've been making videos
He's
for
like,
10 years.
I'm
If you
rich.
can't keep it up for 7 days, I am rich. I am a rich black man in America.
And I did
You
it.
can make it. Okay? Oh, Jesus. So
About
speaking
that.
of rich, black, handsome man in America, are you single?
I am.
You are?
I have never. Have you ever had a girlfriend since I've known you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know her.
Do
We ain't
I?
gonna say.
Oh, yeah, you
okay.
know
Tell her
her.
after.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you? But you're not in a relationship right
No.
now. Are you dating?
Oh yeah.
Oh, veg.
You know.
So what's your take on, because you are a rich black man, and we
I love
oft-
rich black men. Yeah, it's like meet me in a trap.
It's going down.
I mean, we could do a little.
No,
You didn't say no.
he
What?
dated my friend. I would never date
okay,
Match.
yeah.
That's like my mentor brother.
Don't say never.
I mean, I would never
you
date
can't
Match.
right now.
All right. So what's y'all question? I would never take that.
I would never fucking date this nigga. Like, look,
He's got
like-
feelings too.
he's like, feelings. Remember, you don't want to hurt people. Hurt people. Hurt people.
Hurt people. Hurt people.
He said a nigga got feelings. Not like that.
Yeah, I know.
What
He's a great
we
person.
often hear that successful black men in the industry cannot commit to one person. Do you agree with that? Do you believe
I
in
understand
monogamy?
it. I
Okay.
understand it, but I feel like that's where things fall apart. Because like I said before, everybody can tell when someone's not giving 100%. So a lot of times, like, especially when someone's successful, we feel like, oh, we got this, but we could probably do this. And then we get that, and we're like, oh, but we could probably do this. And we just keep doing that in our mind. And then whoever's like our day one actually gets thrown away. You know what I mean? So it's all about trying to, if you connect with someone, just put everything into that one person. Be there for them.
So you believe in monogamy?
Yeah.
You do
Wow.
not believe in polygamy?
And you believe it's possible for a black man to be monogamous?
Yeah, I
Okay.
do.
and be faithful?
Yeah. I mean, I don't do it, but no, I was kidding.
I believe it's possible. I didn't-
No,
Badge.
but that's the reason why.
Could you be monogamous and faithful?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I was.
Okay.
And that's why I'm
Oh,
not
I
in a
love that.
relationship, because right now I'm not focused on being in a relationship. I'm focused
Yeah.
on just being happy,
I
doing
love
whatever
that.
I want to do. And if
Becoming
you're
a
single,
whole person.
And I love how
Yeah.
when you asked that question, you said, "Do you agree with that?" He said, "I understand it."
Yeah.
I don't have to agree with something to understand.
I understand it.
I understand it.
Yeah.
Open up your mind and, like you said, have more empathy and sympathy and understanding for people.
Yeah.
Just like when, go back to that, whatever, when we said what we said, you didn't have to agree with us, but we're trying to understand each other's point of view.
Could you or do you feel like you have to surround yourself with other men that believe the same thing as you?
No.
Okay.
You don't.
Because you feel like I'm sound enough on my own.
Yeah. And you have your deals that you make with yourself. Like, so at the beginning of this year, I had a girlfriend for a month. And I did it. That's what we agreed to. We said we're gonna do this for a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Why?
this was...
It was like a trial run?
No, it wasn't trial. Yeah, no, it wasn't a trial. It was like, we're gonna do it for a month.
It's like a monthly
Yeah.
subscription.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you when we start
What?
filming.
I can't wait. But why was this a month?
Why was it a month? Yeah.
Why not 2? Why not a year?
Because I haven't been in a relationship in 7 years.
Okay.
And I'm not really looking for a relationship.
Got you.
So, and we both felt the same way.
But y'all liked each other.
No. We didn't even. I was just doing it to prove a point that you can date anybody you want to date for a month.
Wow. Did you document this?
No.
That's a
dope concept.
That's a dope concept.
Yeah. Turn into a movie.
No, seriously, that's a dope
But
concept.
yeah, so we did that. We dated for a month, just me and her, and it was fine.
Wow.
It was cool.
Like
Yeah.
intimate, like y'all
Yeah.
dated.
And at that
had
30
sex,
days, you
everything.
were like, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah, it was over.
Like,
Contract
let me get this
expired.
last nut. 30 days is tomorrow.
No, it wasn't like that, but it's like, but we're still friends now.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow, I can't wait to hear who this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
Yes.
30 days was more than enough for me.
So, question: If you have a male friend that is dating somebody and they believe that their person that they're dating believes that they're in a monogamous relationship,
And they're not.
and homeboy is cheating,
And you know that
and
as
you
his
know
friend.
that as his friend.
Am I friends with the girl?
It doesn't matter.
Maybe you're more friends with the guy, but you
know her.
developed a friendship with her because they've been together for so long, maybe. But do you, because you believe in monogamy and because he has agreed to monogamy, do you check your friend?
Do you hold your friend accountable? We're not saying do you go tell her.
Right.
But
Yeah.
do you hold your friend accountable?
It all depends on the level of friendship I am with this guy.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
we have friends that I'm gonna just mind my business.
Right. Well, let's
And-
talk about inner circle. Like
Okay.
your,
Oh,
your,
okay.
your family. We talking about friends.
your
Right,
We're
right,
not
right.
talking about the 50, 500 people you know that you do skits with. We talking about your core,
core.
circle, your people.
So the way I go about everything is I don't judge anybody for anything. Everybody makes mistakes. We're all human. If he is cheating on his girlfriend and his girlfriend she's doing everything she can to be the best girlfriend she can be, I'm going to remind him of what he has, right? And then if he's going to keep going forward with that, I say, listen, the right thing to do is X, Y, and Z.
Got you.
Close this off with your girlfriend so you can be single and be single and do
Got
what you
you.
want to do
Got
and be
you.
single. If I'm not friends with the girl, that's not my business. I'm staying out of it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell him what the right thing to do
Yeah.
is. You know?
Because you have a relationship with him,
Right.
not her. Yeah.
And then if he continues to do the wrong thing by cheating, and if he doesn't talk to his girl and say, yo, can we do like an open situation?
Yeah,
I'm thinking
yeah,
about doing
yeah.
X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Then I probably wouldn't surround myself around that situation just because I know that if he's just openly going on cheating on his
Yeah,
girl,
yeah.
that up here he's not right with himself.
Right,
Because that's the only
right.
reason you're really doing
that.
Because in a relationship, it's teamwork. And in a team, you're not going to hurt your teammate because you care about your teammate.
I love how your outlook on relationships.
it.
I really do. That is so
I
refreshing.
Might date you.
And on the other hand,
Actually, you know what? That was a while ago with the other girl.
No, 10 minutes ago.
About 10 hours. I love that. Little parched. I think we always love when talking about black men having a circle because we feel like we have it. We have a beautiful circle and community. It's a tight circle. It ain't 50 of us. We got our core family, our core girlfriends, and we hold each other accountable. Especially if you say, this is what I'm going to work on, this is what I want to do, I'm going to help you through that. Like you said, we're all adults. I'm not like, this is what you need to do, but you try to hold your team accountable. And I love to see that with black men. I do. I love to see that.
In this industry, have you seen successful? Because I don't want to make it seem like that doesn't exist. I don't know if it does or not. But have
Yeah.
you seen successful black men be faithful in relationships that have like a high platform or the high
monogamy
caliber men.
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
But also, I don't really hang out with industry people.
Got you.
Yeah. I usually hang out with people just like
Got you.
living life.
You're like my friends.
Yeah,
Not
just
these industry
real
niggas.
people.
Yeah. I don't really hang out because
yeah.
I don't. At the same time, like I don't want to talk about business. I don't want to talk about this.
well,
I
we
just
do-
want to go. If we bowling, we bowling.
We bowling. I'm not trying to make a skit.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
If we going, if we playing basketball, I'm trying to beat your ass in that.
But when you bowling, you want to bowl. When you playing basketball, you want to play
I
basketball.
want to focus. I don't want to be going to hang out with this person and network. Like I'm not trying to.
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
If I'm on a network with somebody, let's set up a lunch or let's set up a coffee
To do that.
I'm not trying to fake be your friend to like get in a movie.
Right. Because you already made it.
Yeah.
You said because I'm rich.
I forgot about that part.
I'm rich and I'm the pioneer and I set the blueprint.
Ask your
Y'all
friend.
motherfuckers that can't be consistent, that's on y'all.
But I think also,
Like, I told y'all what to do.
I think also we care too much. Like if you, I don't really care about a lot of things because I feel like what's for me is God already has it in store. Like I wanted to be an actor, but my mentality is just go with the flow. Like I say yes to things. Like I just say yes, whatever, I do it because I know that God put that in my life for a reason. You know what I mean? So it's like Vine came out and I'm trying to be an actor. And people are like, what are you doing? You making 6-second videos on your phone? Are you stupid? And I just kept doing it. I was like, I don't know why I'm doing it. I go with my instincts.
Wow.
So then I would just do that. And then now it's like, now I'm where I'm at because I just follow my instincts. And I believe this may be weird. So go talk about some weird shit now.
Okay, come
Ready?
on.
And it may not be true, but just believe it.
Come on,
Just
believe it. I
all
believe, okay.
So our instincts are future us sending
a message.
signals to present us. You know what I mean? So like you may meet someone that's like, oh man, I'll never jaywalk. I hate jaywalking. You're like, come on, just jaywalk. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna jaywalk. Then one day they're gonna give in, they're gonna jaywalk, get hit by a bus. Because future them was sending signals to present them.
I'm telling you
saying,
not to do that.
not to do that. You don't know why. It's your instinct. So go with your gut, go with your instincts.
It kind of reminds me of what Tabitha talked about when she was saying, hey, you accept the assignment. But then she was talking about
Tabitha Brown.
Tabitha Brown.
Just want to let you know.
He was like, I thought I was the most famous
Damn,
person.
episode-
what y'all got going on
The
here?
episode's already out.
Okay, y'all got money.
Y'all can go back on YouTube and check that episode out. It is out now.
But yeah, she talked about, she was saying she believes that before you were born, like you accept your assignment. And that's what kind of like deja vu could be because you've already seen it. You've
God
already
showed you
it's like,
your life and you said yes.
Yes,
And then he put you
sent
in your mother's
here.
womb.
Yeah.
And then she
That,
said,
I thought that was a dope way
I
to
thought
look
that
at
was
it.
such a great way,
dope way to look at
to
it.
look at it. But she also said that God had told her to do videos every single day. She said she did it for a year on Facebook every day. She said she did it like it was her job.
She said nobody was watching.
She said nobody. She said I wasn't getting paid for it.
like, nobody was
At
watching.
first,
God
nobody was
told me to do
watching.
it.
She was like, but I did it. She said I committed to it for a year, and look at where you know what I'm saying. It brought her to, and the same with you. It's like people are telling you, why the fuck are you doing Vines? But it's like God told.
I'm saying yes.
yes. I have this instinct to do it. I have this signal from.
To say yes. To give God my yes. Megan talks about that all the time. You don't have to know A through Z.
Yeah.
If God is telling you to take the first step,
Do
focus
that.
on A.
Yeah.
Focus on A. Give God your yes and everything else will unfold.
Exactly. And it's like we look at a lot of things that happen to us as a negative, but really it's a positive. So like something bad happens to us, especially as a public figure, something bad happens to us, everybody's watching. They're trying to see how you deal with it. And if you can overcome that and then keep going, then you just like, I look up to you. This person got da-da-da. Now we're all looking to see how Will Smith is going to, there's someone out there that's fucked up like that. And like, yo, how's Will Smith going to handle this? You know? So we're all
And
watching
waiting,
to see.
yeah.
And some people still look up to him.
What do you think about that being with a comedian, like,
Yeah.
that whole situation?
Really for both of y'all, because I feel
Yeah.
like comedians in general were kind of like, it was a jolting moment for everybody.
everyone,
But I
yeah.
feel like for comedians, it's like,
But like
Damn.
the way I look at it is that was the Oscar show. Like if you're coming to a stand-up comedy show, the environment, the energy is way better. So no one's coming on stage to try and like rush you unless you like really like talking shit to them.
Right, or they're super fucked up, or
Yeah.
something. But they know they're coming. You could possibly get roasted.
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, and I do a segment in my show. It's like, who wants to get roasted? And they raise their hand and we roast their dumb ass.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah,
I
you
like
know?
that. Give them the choice.
Yeah.
So what
that's
was your
dope.
reaction when you saw what happened? Excuse me, with Will Smith and Chris Rock. Did you see it? Did you hear about it later on social media?
I was in Bora Bora living my life, and then people kept
Well,
texting.
good for
It's like,
you.
we get it.
We
Badge,
get it.
you're
He's like,
rich.
I was in Bora Bora.
We get it.
Sorry.
One little thing I had on. This was my little 30-day thing. I'm past that. We to the next 30 days. New bitch. New 30 days.
Nah, but
I was in Bora Bora.
I
minding my
didn't even
business.
have to say that. I
You
just
did
said
it.
I was where was I? Bora
Bora
Bora.
Bora.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a private island.
Private island.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone was feeding me grapes.
It's weird.
You will remember
Somebody
that
was-
third grape. I saw.
Third grade had a seed in it. I spit out. Woo. Then it landed in a pile of gold. Oh shit! I was like, what my gold is here for? Nah.
Now, what my gold here for? Y'all brought that? I didn't say pack all
I
of
didn't
it.
say pack all the gold. I said pack half of the gold. Then I called my assistant. I fired that bitch.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
We get it, Batch. You're rich. You're a rich black man. We get it.
No, so yeah, I just got a bunch of messages and I looked at it and of course, we were all shocked.
Yeah,
and then we thought it was fake at first.
Yeah,
because we thought
yeah.
it was that, but then we really saw that.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard for me to talk about because I'm friends with some of the family members and all
Yeah,
of that.
yeah.
But it's like sometimes people aren't meant for you, you know, and I think that I should stop talking about this situation.
Okay, that's fine.
No, I get it.
Sometimes people aren't meant. What was the question?
He's like, and sometimes
Sometimes.
grapes have seeds.
Seeds.
And when you spit them on Bora Bora,
Yeah,
In a pile of gold.
In a pile of gold. Just make
All
sure
right.
it's not all your gold.
I get it. No, I get
but
it.
as far as like comedians, it's like it just shows where the generation is. It shows that everybody's sensitive. Now
yeah,
to
yeah,
everything.
compared to how it used to be, you
yeah.
know.
I think the climate is just sensitive.
In
I think
general, the world.
everyone is, and especially after I feel like the pandemic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
everybody is just sensitive. It
Right.
feels very.
I should stop talking. Sorry.
He's like, I'm
the
friends
people-
with some of the family, and
They gonna watch.
I love that though. I love that. It's like I don't. Next question.
no,
love
I
that.
get it. I
But
get
that's
it.
funny to me.
No, hilarious.
Because it's like he's not gonna dig himself in the hole. B.Simone, I'll be like, can you edit out that? No.
You're like, flag that? No,
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But no, I think that because there's so much uncertainty, I
Yeah.
feel like we
Yeah.
all feel very unsettled with
Yeah.
so many things.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's hard to, we're just all sensitive.
But I
Yeah.
think it's the online thing because I've noticed like
It
I
ain't
can't
like that in person.
Yeah, I can't say something online, but if I'm at a stand-up show, I can say whatever the
Fuck,
fuck
I want. Yeah.
As you
Yeah.
should.
As you should.
I feel like in you guys' field, that should be your safe place.
Yeah.
That is the place that you guys get to fully manifest your gift in the most real, raw, authentic way.
Yeah.
And it should be safe.
It should be.
Anytime you grab a mic and you are doing that type
I'm
of...
doing my
I'm
stand-up
sorry, but
set.
like even if... I don't know. I guess I kind of feel both ways about it. Because I'm like, even if you're at the Oscars, like you're a comedian, like you're there. But I get it.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah,
get.
yeah.
I think that was a hard situation for
for
everybody.
everybody to watch. So
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
question for you: have you ever gone through public cancellation? Like I went through
yeah.
that all in. What,
20
we go
2020 and we-
cancellation, but
They
we
tried to
go-
cancel
They
us,
tried to
right?
cancel. Yes, I let it go.
He's like, yeah, with the plagiarism,
you
right?
think you're a
But here-
plagiarist,
but
right?
here's the thing.
You're a plagiarist, right?
But here's the thing: people don't care. Nobody cares about that. Like,
Some
who
people-
cares? Who
yeah.
cares?
They really don't.
Like,
Yeah.
they don't. They
It's
just wanna
such a
talk
moment.
About, you can talk about
Yeah,
something.
it's something to talk
It's
about.
such a fucking. Nobody has
Nobody
ever walked up to
cares.
me and been like, "That was really fucked up what you did. You're a plagiarist."
But they have walked up to her and said, I love the book and I still read it.
Yeah.
I've
Like,
definitely heard that.
FYI, I'm not a plagiarist. We just, but we
Nobody
went through whole that.
cares.
Yeah,
Like
but
you go like I don't know if you read the 48 Books of Power.
48 Laws of
Laws of
Power.
Power.
I love
Read
that.
No.
It's
you gotta
amazing.
read that
No,
shit.
I know. I'm behind.
Listen
I'm
to
Man,
it.
behind
if
on a lot of
you would have
books.
read that shit
It's
in the
a great-
plagiarism
I
wouldn't have
shit,
gave a fuck.
no, you would have capitalized on that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
like, fuck yeah, plagiarize. What y'all gonna do? Buy this book too. Buy this book too. No, but 48
Yeah.
Laws of Power lets you. It shows you how to deal with bad publicity. It literally shows you.
You read it?
The things
Wow, I
about
gotta read
like
it.
there's no such thing as bad publicity. And if there is, it's because people. So like for instance, Jake Paul, right? We know
Okay,
Jake Paul.
okay.
Very nice guy in real life. What happened to him was people started to look at him as the villain. Now there's a lot of people that will see that and they'll try and apologize or they'll back off or they'll stay away from social media. But if someone views you as the villain, be the villain.
Lean into it.
Lean
We
into
talked about
it.
that with Brittany Renner.
You know what I mean?
into
So
it.
he's leaned into being the villain, and then look at him, making
Yeah,
millions,
yeah.
millions and
A
millions
character.
and millions of
He's being a
dollars.
character.
But he's not like that in real life.
Yeah.
He's a real nice guy.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like that's what. So read that book, and it'll teach you how to like deal with situations like that.
But what was your public experience with that?
People just say King Bach isn't funny. He's never been funny. Set black people back 150 years. No, your mindset is what sets you back.
Come
because-
on.
You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, they don't care. They're just at the computer doing.
Right.
It's
right,
projection.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just projection.
Right.
That's crazy.
You want to pull one more card before we get out of here?
Oh yeah, let's pull
We
it
gotta
close.
let you go. Batch said, I have to leave.
Damn, she be doing this, don't she? Let me
That-
come on the edge. What's something we should do together and why? This is
No,
boring.
that's not a good one.
Let me see.
Not this.
Let me just see which one I want to pick.
It's supposed to be surprise.
Oh shit.
BSimone
oh, Don't
Beauty.
forget BSimone Beauty.
Just leave it,
I
batch.
gotta line it up. Make sure. That,
Okay,
come on,
thank
man.
you. I got it. Jesus.
We did that.
He said, this is boring.
How would you rate your life, and what could you do to improve it? Let me see what y'all want to hear me talk about. Okay. What's the one thing that I could do that would dramatically improve my life? Describe the moment you
He
felt
is
most
cheating
alive.
in this whole
So
thing.
which one
We-
y'all like the best? Which one y'all like? Oh,
Yeah, or pull it towards you. Yeah.
There you go.
okay. So which one y'all like the best?
I like
Let
the
me
first
see.
one that you read.
This one?
Yeah, what's something you could do that would dramatically improve your life?
Dramatically improve my life.
He's like, I just told you I was at Bora Bora with a pile of
With a-
gold.
Right.
There's nothing more.
But it's something, like something
Yeah.
that you know, like as, how old are you?
33.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Baby.
Baby.
He's your Jesus year. Yeah.
yeah.
That's good. That's a good age. I don't know why. I thought you were older.
I thought you were older
It's your
than
mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these wrinkles I got it.
Yeah, like it's your mindset. You're mature.
It's your mindset. Damn, that was
Here.
crow's feet right there.
So, you know, at 33, you're going to
Oh,
constantly
my
evolve.
God.
You're going to constantly grow. You're not going to always know everything. What is
Mm.
something right now you could say, Batch, you need to work on this, and this will really improve you and take you to the next level?
I'm really lazy.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I couldn't imagine.
You did not get to this point by being lazy. I feel like that about myself, though, too, sometimes.
But I think we work smart and not hard. I value that. I value, like, I don't set alarms. I just wake up when I wake up. That's what when I told you, he was like, what time?
I was like,
said-
can you be here at 11:30? He was like, PM? I was like, in the morning. I said, you said morning. He was like, yeah, 1 p.m. I said, Batch, that's afternoon. I said, like, when I say morning, I meant the real morning.
Yeah, because I believe in happiness over everything. I don't think anything else matters. As long as you happy, you okay with him upstairs, you okay with your family happy, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if I don't act again, if I don't do anything again, none of it matters as long as I'm happy in the moment. And that's why I suggested the trip, because when you guys go on a trip, you're going to literally be in the moment. Don't make any plans when you go on the trip. Don't have a schedule.
go.
Just go, and then you do it, and then you focus on being in the moment. And then when you get back to America, you can incorporate your feelings over there to over here.
He said America, so we got to go out.
What he said,
Oh,
when
you have to.
We can't.
You
He's
can't
like, when you
do
get
an
back in
American
the
trip.
States,
Yeah, you gotta go.
don't go to Miami,
Me.
bitch. Yeah.
That's
Go
not a big
somewhere
deal.
tropical. It don't
Yeah.
even gotta be far. You could do
Yeah.
what is it? Is that Cabo or no,
Tulum.
Cabo's probably Hawaii. Y'all should go Bora Bora.
Text
Go
me a
Bora.
list. Okay.
Yeah.
Bora Bora.
Or Bali. Go on Google
Oh,
and then so what I do
Bali, but Bali
is
is
you go
fire.
You guys both make a list, your top 10 places that you ever want to travel.
Put them in a cup.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you just bam.
Yeah.
That's where we going.
And then
We
some of
gonna
you
do
guys
that.
might have the same list. Some of y'all
Yeah.
both might have Italy
Yeah.
on there, and
And you're
both,
saying don't vlog, don't document, don't pull
vlog,
out a
don't
camera.
do nothing. Mm-mm.
I
feel
love
like that'd
that.
be so hard.
It would be so hard, but we could do it.
You
That
could
would
do
be
it.
dope.
It'd be easy for me. I feel like it's hard
For
for
me,
you.
I'm like, fuck. Yeah. But
But
living in that moment,
it's good.
yeah.
It's good mentally too. To do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I love that. So you're lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
And I get what he means by that, y'all. Like he said, he works smarter, not harder. He's
Yeah.
not going to overwork himself. He's like, I am
Yeah.
smart. I'm going to figure out a way to do this
and
way.
still
Yeah.
have rest.
Yeah,
Right.
like this
Yeah.
year, I canceled all my movies. Not doing any movies this year. Not one movie. Just stand up. That's the only thing I'm doing.
Just because you want to focus on stand up and it's what's making
Well,
you happy.
I also believe that we can't multitask as people. We can do it, but we're not going to be able to do it correctly. Like if I'm gonna do, say I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna do A and B. I'm gonna do one of them really good. So A, I'll do good, and then B, it'll be at like 30%,
Okay.
50%, maybe 60% if I'm lucky. And then they'll both be at 60%. You know what I mean?
Instead of giving one
Instead of
100.
one, you give one 100%, and you master that, and then the next time you do this one, do that 100%, and then you do this 100%, and then that's how you do it.
So you are focused on your comedy right now,
Right.
for the rest of this year.
Yeah.
In hopes to do what, or in
special,
work to a special,
It's just my instincts. It's just future me just said, hey boy, go ahead and get back on that stage.
wow.
You know? So I don't know why I'm doing it.
Wow.
I'm just doing it.
He said that multiple times. He has said that. He said, I don't know why I was making vines.
Yeah.
That's what God told him to do. Mm-hmm. I love that.
And I can't wait to see what that
what
is.
it means.
Yeah.
Because it's going
Yeah.
to come to
Because it's
light.
gonna happen.
It's
gonna
going to come to
happen.
light.
Yeah, we both gonna find out. We all gonna be surprised. Oh, what?
Oh, we love you, man. I wish
Can
we
I
could
ask
keep-
really one really
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
question? I just want to ask, as both of you, as comedians, with your gift being comedy and being able to make people laugh,
Get you outta
do you
here.
feel like it is a responsibility, or not a responsibility, but when so much tragedy happens in our world, like with the shooting in Buffalo and the children in Texas, do you feel a responsibility to bring more laughter because we need that?
'Cause the world is so heavy.
Do you feel like you have to say something or do something or incorporate it in your work?
And
or
Bach be on the Batch be on. He be posting, man. Like he be
Yeah.
posting the shootings. He is one of the top influencers that always uses his voice for stuff like
Yeah.
that.
In my last, I was in Charlotte this weekend, I think, and I had a moment of silence for Buffalo. You know what I mean? And during the middle of the show, we just took 30 seconds, and everyone was quiet, and we paid our respects. And you know, as I don't even view myself as a comedian. I view myself as an entertainer, because when you say one thing, you put yourself in a box. You know, so I do comedy, I do drama,
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
music,
yeah.
I dance,
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because I think that we have an endless amount of love and talent and light
Yeah.
that we gotta spread. So if it's like, if what makes this person, if my purpose in life is to make someone happy, and that person over there, there's 4 things that don't make them happy, and there's one thing that does make them happy, and I'm able to do that one thing, I'm gonna do that one thing for them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then that's how it is. Like, you go on stage, that's why you have different people like Bo Burnham, who does he does like music type of stuff in his
I don't
comedy.
know who that is.
Yeah, so watch Bo Burnham. He like creates songs like on the fly. You got Jamie Foxx, who I think is the best comedian of all time, best entertainer of all time.
Entertainer.
Yeah.
Because
I say the
he
same
can
thing.
do
He's so
stand up,
diverse.
he can do music, he can do acting, he can do comedy, he can do drama. I think he's the most talented
I say the same
human
thing.
being.
So diverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
That's
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so
and
much.
spending
I've
your
learned a
time
lot
with us.
about-
Me
I mean, I
too.
feel like-
I've never seen you in this light.
Yeah.
Like, even though we're cool, every time we hang out, it's just fun, and you know, we've never gotten deep like
Yeah.
this. But I love seeing this side of your mindset,
Yeah.
and that's
It's
why
awesome.
you are where you are.
Thank you
He said,
for
Yeah, that's exactly
I just
right.
be, you know, I just keep to myself. I just watch everybody else do their thing. Oh, okay. Not gonna do that.
Oh my God.
So
Y'all,
funny.
thank y'all for tuning in to the Know For Sure podcast.
And with our first male guest.
Our first male guest. If you want more male conversations, let us know. Use the hashtag on Twitter, Know For Sure Pod.
Make sure you follow King Bach and everything that he's doing.
Yes.
Where are you at? Like,
You
do
on
you have a
tour right
tour?
now?
I'm on tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where can they get the tickets or see?
Kingbatch.com.
All right.
KINGBACH.com. Come on now. Come
BSimone
on, B.SIMONE Beauty. Mm. If you come to my show, you got to bring one of these.
Yeah.
If you come to my show, you got to bring one of these.
Okay. They bring a
And then you get your, and I'll give you your
B.Simone
ticket back.
For real?
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Come on, we got to support.
Oh, actually,
Look at me
okay.
sweating just in case everybody do it.
You just did a free show.
The first 50.
No, we have to give King Bach a promo code for B.Simone Beauty. So
Yes.
we'll put it in the description. There will be
Yeah.
a specific
Yeah.
promo code for King Bach. But he said if you come to his show,
And you
with-
bring B.Simone Beauty lip gloss.
it gotta be in the box,
Bring
y'all.
it in
Don't
the
be
box.
an empty box.
Don't be like, this is so.
And there's CarMax in there.
We'll make the promo code now. We'll make it Batch 20.
Batch 20.
BACH
Get
20.
20% off.
You get 20% off.
And you go to kingbatch.com, and he's touring all over the country.
Get his tickets, see him.
Support
and,
him, yeah.
You know, thank you, man.
Wait, what do you? So we end every
Oh.
episode. What do you know for sure? KNOW after this episode, and what are you saying no, to for sure?
What do I know for sure?
No, for sure.
Like just in life.
In life, today, this moment,
Anything.
this week, just in general.
I know for sure that your mental health and your happiness is your priority, and that's if you're 100% there, then that'll carry you on. And then when you bump into the next person, you can affect that person positively, and then you can do that, and then the whole world should be better.
Yeah. What are you
And
saying
then
no
what
to
do I
for
say
sure?
no to?
Like no. for
Mayonnaise.
sure. Really?
I don't like mayonnaise on anything.
Have you ever liked it?
I don't know.
So is that triggering?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you have a bad experience?
No, I watched the movie Undercover Brother. You seen Undercover Brother?
Did you
Yes.
eat it before the movie?
Yeah, I loved it before the movie.
When did you see this movie?
I was like 5.
Batch.
I was young. I don't know.
And
but-
ever since then, it was a
Yeah,
no.
Just traumatized.
What happened in the movie?
So it's like he had a tub of mayonnaise, and the whole movie's about like black people trying to hang out with white people, and then it said that white people they love mayonnaise
Yeah.
on their sandwich.
Yeah.
So and there was a scene he couldn't do it, and then the guy tricked him, and he's like, "Hey, try the sandwich." He's like, "How'd you know I was hungry?" And he spit it out. And then he was like, if you want to hang out with white people, you're going to have to learn to eat mayonnaise. And he gave him a secret watch, and it sprayed hot sauce to make the sandwich edible. Y'all remember that movie?
But why was that triggering
Because
to you?
there was a scene where they just made the mayonnaise look so disgusting, like
Nasty, yeah.
in a spoon like this, and you can hear like, and I was a kid. I was
You
influenced.
still haven't healed from that.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
no
got
to
bigger
mandates.
things to heal from.
Right.
You don't have to eat mayonnaise.
Right.
That's not a
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
And I also say no to.
And another thing.
And another thing,
Y'all heard of ketchup?
I think
Fuck ketchup.
I think it's important to be open and say no to things you really don't want to do. Don't just say
Boundaries.
yes to everything. Yeah.
Boundaries.
Boundaries.
I
I
just
love
learned
that.
that in the past couple of years, recently as an adult. So, we're all going. Sorry. Okay. What I know for sure, I know you are an amazing person.
Oh, thank you.
Anytime I call you, I have text him randomly. Ain't talked to him in months. He'll answer my text. He'll answer my call. He's always there giving me advice. I asked him about a stand-up set. He's like, all right, you do a stand-up set. You got to trash them jokes. I'm like, I got to use these same jokes a little longer. He's like, all right. He's like, you need to be on stage 30 times a week. I'm like, I'm barely on stage 30 times a month. He's like, you ain't doing good enough. So you've always spoken life into me. And to see you in this capacity, just hear you talk a little different on a deeper level, I know you're an amazing, black, rich man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We
for
get
real.
it.
I know that for sure.
Rich. He's like, make sure you add the rich.
Successful, and not just financially, but inward. That's a beautiful thing to see. Especially with
too.
black men, we love that. What I'm saying no to for sure, no. I am saying no to us. No phones, no social media, no documenting, and we're gonna plan a trip.
Woo!
We're gonna do that. I'm gonna say no to no work, and we are gonna commit to going somewhere soon And, you know, no phones. Ashley, videographer, could come. She ain't going to film nothing. We're not going to capture the moment. We're going to have to live in that moment without phones. And
that'd be fun.
Yeah.
And you can set your day. You don't got to be a whole week. If you want to do 4 days, do 4 days.
Yeah. Right.
Work
Couple
your way.
days.
Yeah.
So I'm saying no to no cameras, but living in the moment on our trip.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm going to say what I know for sure is piggybacking off of what you said about Batch. This is my first time meeting you. I've followed you since Vine.
Yeah.
But to see you in this capacity, it makes me just love you even more as a person, and appreciate your gift even more.
Yeah.
Because your mindset is so beautiful and it's intentional.
Yeah.
And so that makes me want to support you
Yeah.
even more than I already have.
Yeah.
And what am I saying no to for sure? Damn.
A big N-O. It could be anything like mayonnaise.
That is a pretty huge thing. I think I'm going to say no to artichoke dip. I think last night confirmed that I don't ever.
We talked about that on the last episode.
I don't think I
and Megan
ever
fucking hates it.
And I tried last night and I can't
You
do
did.
it.
You did.
I hate it.
Okay.
And I won't.
You don't ever have to eat it.
And I won't.
Artichoke dip. I don't think I've ever
Spinach,
had that.
artichoke.
Spinach dip?
Oh, spinach. You don't like that?
Spinach, artichoke.
He said
I hate
artichoke
it.
At
dip.
Cheesecake Factory?
Jesus,
hate it.
love it.
Ooh.
I
Chips be
hate,
crispy over there, too.
I hate it. I just can't do it. I won't. I just can't do it. So I'm saying no to artichoke dip.
Thank you.
Thank you, Batch.
for
We
coming.
love you.
Thank you
Thank
for your
you.
time, pulling
Yeah.
up on us. He ain't asked for
course.
nothing. We ain't, we got him some water.
That's all I needed,
That's all
just
he
some
needed.
water.
He just asked for water. So thank you.
Thank you.
Know for sure, family. Another episode down. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Know For Sure podcast. Make sure you keep the conversation going and use our hashtag KnowForSurePod.
Yes, we want to see you guys share the hashtag KnowForSurePod on all social media platforms. We want to keep the conversation going.
Keep it going. Go to the website, KnowForSurePod.com, and follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram and Twitter, Know For Sure Pod.